What do we have for Libra at the foundation? Three of Wands, Aries energy at the foundation of the reading, Libra. Libra, I got quite a lot of downloads for you, but one of the main ones that I really got for you was an energy of distraction. I feel that there's these distractions coming in from all angles. This can be in the form of people, but whatever the case, it's something that's trying to keep you from making some sort of decision in your life that has to do with self-empowerment. An energy of purpose is what I'm picking up here. There's someone or there's some buddies that are trying to shut you up. They want you to be quiet, Libra. I feel that something you're doing threatens the very fabric of these individuals' supposed comfortability in their life. It's as if you know something about somebody, or it's as if you're about to speak up about what somebody did to you. And by doing this, it disrupts what they consider most comfortable in their life. This Three of Wands is an energy of somebody who has a vision and they're going after it. They're not allowing anybody to stop them. And I feel that this is an energy, I'm getting a lot of ringing in my ears right now, Libra. I feel that this is a collaborative effort between you and the divine. You're being guided towards something, Libra. This is an energy of foresight. Something that I feel you've been putting off for quite some time, you're actually going to start heading towards now. And I just got another dull ringing in my ears, and immediately I thought about somebody reacting very poorly to this. I'm picking up an energy of anger. I'm also hearing somebody screaming. It's a male. It doesn't have to be a male, though. It could be a female that has a lot of masculine traits. But there's a very controlling energy here that I'm sensing inside your auric field, Libra. This could be somebody in your life, but for a lot of you, this is going to be you breaking free of some sort of limiting belief that is the result of some projections by an individual. So a basic example would be an authority figure in your life. Let's say a parent or a family member, and when you were younger, they said something to you that just really crushed your dreams, made you feel like you could never possibly go in that direction because you will fail. And this stuck with you for your entire life. And as you get older, you start to realize, you know what? I think I can pull that off. It's something like this. And I also feel that this individual or individuals or this whatever it is, limiting belief, there's always been a knowing that you could pull this off. But a part of doing this was you overcoming that limiting belief. Sounds divinely guided, Libra. So usually when we have to overcome a limiting belief to succeed or head towards something that we feel calling us, it's all a part of the path. We need to gain that wisdom of essentially having not succeeded at that yet. So when we do succeed at it, we have a well-rounded opinion of what it really took to get there. You know what it's like to be at the bottom, and you know what it's like to be at the top. Which tells me that there's some sort of preparation also taking place inside your energy, Libra. And I also got a ringing in my ear right as I said that, so confirmation. You're being prepared for something great. And I just heard you are the teacher. So this could be in relation to whatever this is you're going after, you being an influence to others. Not only do you succeed at this and actually pull this off, but you now are looked at as an inspiration. You become a teacher without even really having to do anything. All people have to do is follow the path that you carved out. Okay, what are we taking here? Okay, they want me to take that Two of Wands and that Six of Wands. Wow. A lot of fire, all fire. 3, 2, 6 of Wands on the table. Libra, your highest potential lives within you. You don't need to search for it outside of yourself, but you need to instead uncover it from within. Libra, there's an energy that I'm picking up that you've already succeeded at this on an alternate timeline. So now what you have to do is align with that outcome, that timeline, bring that into your reality. See, there's multiple timelines existing for every possible outcome in our lives all at the same time. So what we need to do is calibrate our vibration, and it usually has to do with your mindset, to align with that timeline where we're succeeding at this particular thing and bring it into our reality. Now with this Two of Wands, you're putting these plans in place. You're looking at things from a higher perspective, a higher vantage point, through the eyes of the universe, which I always say, when struggling to make a decision in your life, sit in meditation and remove yourself from your current set of circumstances and put yourself in the eyes of the universe. How's the universe looking at your life? How's God? How's the divine? How's Source? Whatever you consider your God, how is your God looking at your life? And how would they move? Libra, I've removed myself from every single difficulty in my life by utilizing this tool that each one of us has. We all can do this, and it seems so simple. Yet, how many people are hearing me say that right now and thinking, oh, I gotta give that a try. See, this is something they should teach you in school. But whatever the case, Libra, there's a plan you're putting in place, and it's between you and the divine only. No one is going to help you pull this off, Libra. No one can tell you how to do this. Nor do I really feel like there's many people, if any, that support you in doing this, whatever it is I'm picking up on for you. The Six of Wands right here at the solar plexus is showing me very clearly that once you start feeling more confident by way of taking back control over your life and standing in your personal power, you will have a victory. This doesn't feel far off, Libra. It feels very close. There is a big emphasis here on your self-image as well. And right before your reading, Libra, I got the message that a lot of you are looking in the mirror right now, and you're looking better, you're looking good. It is your season right now, so happy birthday. But Venus is also your ruling planet. Beauty. You're exuding this very beautiful, charismatic energy right now, Libra. A lot of you are looking younger. You have a youthful glow about you. And this is because you've been on this path of spiritual enlightenment. See, that's one of the perks when going through a spiritual awakening. You start to look younger. You look like you have this divine life force energy running through you, because you do. Everything in your life is on the up and up. The more you release these energies that don't serve your highest good, however that may be showing up for you, person, place, thing, behavioral pattern, addiction, whatever it is, the more you allow this divine light to come through and fill the space where that old stagnant energy once existed. This is something that I feel a lot of you just started feeling a couple of days ago. Literally, when the sun moved into Libra, you felt a huge shift in your energy. A lot of you are feeling more connected to Source than you ever have. I picked up on the collective reading that I just released a couple of days ago, an energy of remote viewing. You sense things coming towards you, and I feel that in your energy as well, Libra. What do we have at the heart, please? Perfect. High Priestess, Pisces energy at the heart. And exactly what I just said. You sense things coming towards you. Your intuition is firing on all cylinders right now, Libra. The divine is sending you direct downloads on how you're to move. The most important thing you can do right now is eradicate your energy, your auric field, and your environments of any distracting energies as not to influence the flow of these downloads coming through to you. This needs to be prioritized in your life because you're being given direct instructions on how you're to pull this off. Whatever this is I'm picking up on, this is a part of your mission statement. It's part of your purpose. It's very important. I just heard true heart's desire, which I always say has to do with our mission here. It's that thing that's calling us from within that we ignore for a very long time until we can't escape it. That is what I'm talking about. That thing that no one has ever supported you on or believed in you actually pulling off. That is what I'm picking up for you, Libra. You are under divine guidance. I also feel there's a lot going on in the dream space. However, it's confusing. It's nothing that you're really supposed to rack your brain over. I think the best thing to do when it comes to dreams is just take a moment when you wake up to try and remember or reflect. And then usually that moment will allow those dreams to be solidified into your subconscious. And then there's something that takes place there. It's beyond what I can pick up right now for you, Libra, but there are some sort of messages coming through there. It's as if you're seeing outcomes of different timelines. Again, this is also something else I was speaking about in the collective reading. Some people believing that our dreams are outcomes to certain things in our life on different timelines. So say you left a toxic karmic cycle with somebody. Maybe you have a dream that shows you what it would have been like if you had have stayed. And this is just a basic example of what I'm getting here. They're the type of dreams that cause you to have deja vu. It's like you find yourself in the middle of something and you're like, why does this feel like I've been here before? And then maybe you start to realize you had a dream about it. But that dream was just showing you that you actually lived out that particular thing on an alternate timeline. Hence, deja vu. What do we have at the throat? 5 of Pentacles. Wow. At the throat. Libra, you're being guided away from some sort of limiting beliefs in your life, whether it's a person or just your own negative self-talk at the throat, or this negative self-talk from others, right? The projections. This is what the divine is helping you heal right now and overcome this. You know, people who go through these specific cycles of, well, I call them cycles of poverty, right? Which are just you stuck in a karmic cycle, let's say with toxic individuals that don't encourage you. That's essentially a karmic cycle of poverty mindset, lack mentality, limiting beliefs. Now, because I've actually been through this myself, whenever I come across people who are going through these cycles, I always get the same sort of feeling from them, that they're destined for greatness. Because from what I have experienced through my own life and by working with other people who go through this, a lot goes into keeping you from said success, right? Which tells me that people who are going through this energy right here have a huge purpose. Otherwise, why all the effort? You know, something else that I always like to say is hitting rock bottom is your one-way ticket to the top, right? That's a really good example of changing your mindset around failure, or changing your mindset around the struggles that you get hit with relentlessly. For a lot of you, that mindset change is what allows you to finally graduate on from this cycle, because you need to gain that wisdom. You need to see the power of the mind. You need to understand it. That's what this entire reading's about. High Priestess at the heart. This is an energy of the divine working with you through the subconscious mind, showing you how powerful your intuition is, giving you the keys to unlock the door that aligns you with this timeline where you're succeeding. It's an energy of you rewriting the script. You jumping timelines is what this is all about, Libra. Taurus energy with that 5 of Pentacles at the throat. And in my readings, when you get 5 of Pentacles at the throat, again, limiting beliefs, negative self-talk. What do we have at the third eye, please? Oh, wow, perfect. Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy at the third eye. 5 of Pentacles to the Magician. Hitting rock bottom is your one-way ticket to the top. Understanding that there's actually success in failure. Magician at the third eye. This is an energy of you turning all your visions into reality. You understanding that you have all the tools you need to pull this off. It's an energy of you realizing just how powerful you are, Libra. There's an energy here of you actually pulling this off. But in order to do this, they want you to create your own universe, which is telling me that this is you jumping timelines, creating the reality where you're on top of the wheel, so to speak. Meditation is very important right now for you, Libra. You are under the direction of your higher self. And any complex situations that you're dealing with in your life, the divine is trying to help you work through. But again, and I just got a ringing in my ears, you must get into a meditative space so you can receive these downloads and clear instructions on how you're to move. Magician at the third eye. This is the divine telling you how to pull this off by way of your intuition, meditation, downloads. There's also this 8, which represents the karmic cycle of life. This is you breaking out of this now. You now entering into a timeline where you are in control. You are on top. What do we have at the crown, please? Wow. 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy at the crown. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. 2 of the nastiest energies in the tarot. Libra, the divine is showing you what energies need to be terminated from your life. A lot of this has to do with individuals. For others, limiting beliefs. Whatever it is, this is what this is representing. This is the energy that always stops you dead in your tracks every time you try to go towards the energy of success or abundance, whatever it represents for you. Right in the 11th hour, something knocks you back. The energy of 1 step forward, 10 steps back. This is what this is representing. Libra, for some of you, I'm also picking up a blocked crown chakra energy, which can be an energy of your faith being weak right now, or you getting angry at the divine because things aren't working out your way. And I know how this goes. I've been through this before. What's going on, I feel here, Libra, is the divine is showing you how to move. And you're just kind of taking what feels most comfortable to you and leaving the rest and not having a successful outcome. When the divine really needs you to step in a very methodical fashion right now in order to pull this off. I went through this for a number of years before I had my last spiritual awakening and decided to completely surrender and follow the divine's instructions methodically without skipping any steps, and boom, I finally made it through. And once I finally did make it through, I look back at all those times that I kept hitting that roadblock, and without even knowing it, I was so close each time, but there was just a couple of things that I didn't implement or do correctly. I'm getting a similar energy here, Libra. You need to completely surrender, okay? Until you get over the threshold. You know, for some people, this is you getting clear instructions from the divine on how to move, and a lot of it has to do with people you need to get away from. And instead of following those instructions on eradicating those people or behavioral patterns, addictions from your life, you try to reshape them to fit, but they simply cannot go, Libra. It's the divine showing you how to get into your purpose, your divine path, and you wanting to take along a very toxic individual from your life that holds this very low vibrational energy which doesn't allow you to access the portal. That's the simplest way I can put that, Libra. They can't go. It can't go. That behavioral pattern needs to be transmuted, whatever it is. This is the one last thing that you need to eradicate from your life. And for those of you who don't know what it is, which isn't going to be for a lot of you because most of you know exactly what it is, but for those of you that don't, it's that thing that's directly in front of your face, or that person that is so close to you, you would never suspect that they could be one of your worst enemies, if not your worst enemy. What do we have at the foundation, please? Queen of Cups, Phoenix. Okay, for some of you, this is an addiction or it's somebody with an addiction. I'm picking up on a very codependent kind of energy here. This is also an energy that's lacking confidence, right? But it's based off of this energy that you're holding on to. The addiction, the behavioral pattern, the person who's projecting negativity onto you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's at the root chakra, the foundation. This is something that's always been there. A person who's always been the common denominator. An addiction that's always been the common denominator. The thing that you don't feel would make any difference, but makes all the difference. This represents that. You turning your back to this energy here. For some of you, it's a person and a behavioral pattern or addiction, right? This is you taking the calling, your hand on that wand there, and you leaving these two other things behind, turning your back to them. For some, it can be two family members. There's many possibilities here. But I also feel that one of these things is easier to let go of than the other. See right here? Now we're at 2 wands. You've only got 1 wand standing behind you. So it could be you eradicate some sort of toxic person from your life, but then you have a behavioral pattern or an addiction that you need to get rid of. And then here you are, 1 wand in your hand, and then all these wands down there in the crowd. It's like, it's an energy of overcoming. I just heard willpower, so take it as it fits. What do we have at the sacral? 9 of Swords, Gemini energy, Libra. This is an energy of you facing your fears, Libra. It's also an energy of healing. You having this higher perspective vision over your life, like I was saying, looking at your life through the eyes of the divine, through the eyes of the universe, through the eyes of your God. And see how he's pointing his arrow to this Five of Pentacles. This is that limiting belief. What do we have? The solar plexus, please. Two of Wands, Epis. Oh, wow. This is so interesting because we have Two of Wands here, and we see here that this wand is behind your back, right? And then we have Two of Wands here. It's like this is representing that wand. It sneaks up behind you. You don't even think it would make a difference, but it makes all the difference. It's like you get into the new timeline, and then this energy turns on you. Whatever that is. Person, behavioral pattern, addiction. It's like it has a dragging sort of effect. It slows you down. It creates energetic drag. It says right there, tells of the past and future. But what about the present, right? See, we can't manifest the future unless we're present in the here and now. So it's an energy of being stuck in the past and an energy of daydreaming. You don't get anywhere when you have that sort of mindset. This is what this energy brings. If this is a person, they've accomplished little to nothing in their life, and they want to hold you back. This is the kind of person who's all about the, remember when? Remember when I was balling? Remember when I used to do this? Remember when I used to do that? Remember when we were in 6th grade? It's somebody who's living completely in the past. For some, this is a really toxic childhood friend who's never grown up. Elagos, King of Swords. Religious conflicts at the heart. So that religious conflicts, this is just telling me that there's a conflict of interest, right? It's like there's two different beliefs. It doesn't even have to be religion. It's this person wanting to indoctrinate you into their belief system to keep you stuck. This is a very overbearing, very manipulative energy as well. This is somebody who's very incompetent. This person feeds off of your energy like a vampire. I also just heard this person's a snake. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy with that King of Swords. And then we have 9 of Swords again. 9 of Swords twice now. 9, 2, 9. Libra, your abilities to connect with the divine are being strengthened right now. Your spirit guides are really wanting you to trust the guidance that you're getting, High Priestess energy at the heart. Libra, I want you to lie with your hands on your crown chakra and repeat this mantra. I am connected. This is going to unblock your crown chakra. This 5 of Swords. And allow you to feel more confident about the messages you're receiving intuitively. There's a lot of worry inside your energy, which the divine is trying to assist you in releasing. It's holding you back. It's not necessary. You can overcome this and very easily. It's just all a matter of the mindset that needs to be brought into balance here, needs to be healed. What do we have at the throat for Libra, please? Ah, perfect. 10 of Wands, Sag energy, Nanuel. God humiliating the proud. Spiritual communication. Influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. Okay, so spiritual communication. Further reiterating exactly what I just said. There's an energy here of you letting go and finally feeling the wind underneath your wings. It's an energy of freedom is what I'm picking up here, Libra. This is also an energy of you finally saying no, right? This could be an energy that you always say yes to, or you always bend to, something like this. And when it comes to those sorts of situations, Libra, the only way you're going to overcome that is by not putting yourself in a position to fold or cave to that energy, right? And you know, an example of that is somebody who has quit drinking. You know, one of the things they say to you is you need to stop hanging out with all the people that you used to drink with, because they will try and persuade you. And chances are you're not going to be strong enough to say no, at least not in the beginning. But even so, by the time you are strong enough to say no, you probably won't want to hang around these people anyway, because you won't feel like you have anything in common with them anymore, which is a clear indication what your entire relationship or friendship revolved around. What do we have at the third eye, please? Oh, wow. What a card to follow what I just said. Queen of Swords, so an energy of you being honest with yourself. Saying no. Ha'amia. God, the hope of all the earth. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth, right? So it's like you sacrifice this thing, whatever it is here, to be able to step into this new timeline, magician energy. You take on this Queen of Swords energy, which is an energy of self-protection. It's also an energy of you being very honest with yourself about everything that's taking place here. You no longer lying to yourself. You know, a lot of the times we'll lie to ourselves about what it is we actually need to heal within us because we're ashamed. And when you do that, you'll never heal. So I'm picking up an energy here, Libra. I just heard you may need to have a big cry. Really be honest with yourself about what you're facing here so you can actually overcome this. You don't have anything to be ashamed of. And anybody who makes you feel that way, well, you know what you need to do, Libra, okay? You need to eradicate those energies from your life so you can heal. That needs to be your number one focus right now and forever moving forward. And this should be the barometer by which you measure other people that come into your life. How do they make you feel? Do they make you feel down on yourself? Do they make you feel like you're less than? Well, if they do, they don't have any place in your life. Once you start putting that vibration out into the universe, you'll be amazed at what you attract towards you because you'll start attracting people just like you, your real soul tribe. But first, we must eradicate the imposters because they can't go with you on the journey. What do we have for the crown to close out the reading for Libra, please? Oh, perfect. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. This closes out this reading perfectly because the Knight of Swords is all about lifestyle changes. It's somebody who's taking action over their life. Pairs with the Queen of Swords perfectly in this energy. It's somebody who's very incisive. Hariel, the all-pervading God. Intellectual richness. Protects fertility of women. Makes children respectful towards their parents. Libra, I'm picking up an energy here where you're carving out a new path. Okay? You're setting a new standard. What it says right there about makes children respectful toward their parents, it's like you start manifesting a new community. This could also represent the family that you're going to build. It depends what your situation is. But it's like you start carving out this new path that's very influential. It has an influence on people who come into your life. And like I was saying earlier on in the reading, Libra, it's like you creating your own universe. On the ashes of this toxic energy that you're being called to eradicate so you can step into this new timeline. Libra, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find all of my contact details in the description below this video. And thank you for your donations, Libra. Take care.